Well, for more than 2 decades, millions started their mornings watching Joan Lunden on their TVs. But Joan Lunden's life as a broadcaster actually started right here at KCRA 3. Check out this footage right there.
That's me.
Does
right
that bring
here.
you back? And now her impressive career as a new addition, best-selling author, is for her new book, Joan: Life Beyond the Script. And of course, Joan joins us live in studio.
It's amazing to be back here. Everything looks so different.
I was going to say, you actually started here. If you don't mind, just give us a little bit, peel the layer back a little bit.
1973, and I was told by someone who worked in sales here, like, they're going to hire women. They really are. There's pressure. So just go talk to the news director. And I went in to just kind of a fact-finding mission, and he looked at me and said, there's something about you, and I want to audition you. And he called to the studio and said, fire up a camera, and he auditioned me, and he was really flattering, but he said, but I don't really have a job opening here. And Harry Geist, and a lot of people in Sacramento will remember, Harry Geist was like a legendary weatherman, and he saw the audition because he was back behind the set getting the maps ready, followed me into the parking lot, which used to be right here where this building is,
So much has
and
changed.
said, there are a few stations around the country putting weather girls on. I want to make you Sacramento's first weather girl. And I didn't know anything about the weather, but I knew an opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
and of course, that was just, who knew back then at that time that this is what it would all lead up to?
And I had no intention, because they weren't hiring women on local
Such
or
a different
network.
landscape.
Yeah, it was very different.
Let's talk a little bit about being a best-selling author. How does that feel?
This is my 11th book, and I want to show you something. So he's got it right there.
Oh, here we go.
This is my 11th book, but obviously I consider it my most important book because it is my life. It's my legacy memoir. So I always put a lot of pictures in the book because I just think people are used to consuming me visually.
Sure.
And then I started thinking, oh, but this is a really great video. So then I found out that I could put QR codes in the book.
And that's such a neat thing, because you start flipping through the book and you see the QR code.
You read the story, you read it, I tell you how it happened, and then you, at the end of the chapter, you put your phone over the QR code and it opens up. Like the footage you just saw from here is in the book.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So again, so many folks are used to seeing you in the mornings, and a lot of folks might even feel like they grew up with you, myself included. But what do you really dive deep into in this book? I
dive not only into that 25 kind of illustrious, big shiny career in the national media, but also the 25 years since, where I've really leaned into advocacy, and especially women's health, going in front of the FDA to fight for mandatory mammogram reporting, or in front of the House Ways and Means Committee to testify to expand the Family and Medical Leave Act to cover senior care as well as newborn care. And it took until now, I think, to look at my whole life and realize that last 25 years maybe even gave me an opportunity, more opportunities to really make a difference. So that's why it's life beyond the script, because everyone expected me to like pop up, on the Today Show or somewhere else. And I had those opportunities and didn't really lean into them. And I wanted to kind of explore that in this book. So in other words, it's a book about reinvention.
There you go.
And about perseverance, and about just resilience, and about how to navigate challenging situations. I mean, when I got the call, the day I got the call that I had the Good Morning America job, 20 minutes later, I got the call from my gynecologist. Congratulations, you're pregnant with your first child.
Oh my gosh.
And it was like delight and dilemma. And I just had to figure it out. So I asked ABC if I could bring my baby to work with me. She was 7 weeks old, because I was breastfeeding. Now, in 1979, that was one of the words that the FCC did not allow you to say on television.
No kidding.
You could not say breast or breastfeeding on television in 1979.
Well, we're not going to have to bleep you out this time. I promise you that much. And again, navigating new chapters in life, one chapter at a time, right here. Joan Lunden. And we also know, real quick,
I'm going to be at Capitol Books.
You're going to be at Capitol Books tomorrow. What
night,
time?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. So come on down.
Yes, on K Street.
And go ahead and meet Joan Lunden in person. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
Really appreciate meeting you.